YouTube can't take me out wherever. That and also, yeah, there was a bullshit strike anywhere. I'm glad they could come to their senses. Alright, fix this back up. There we go. Yeah, there we go, boy. That's it. That's right. Look, let's go. Oh, yeah, returned. It's the return for this fine, lovely, adventurous evening. Got Bluetooth. And the doggo. Doggo, son of a toy, doggo. You were not ready to pick. You were not ready to get picked up, dude. You're looking back at me like, what the fuck? Daddy, what the hell, Daddy? Man, man. Oh, you big goof. Oh, look at all the fluffy smushiness. Oh, big goof. Doggo be a goof. My oh my. Well, he's just lay down over there. Doesn't want to lay down over here, I guess. Woo. I read the other ruin his life by making a post about the time he cheated on her with Hazel Bob. Now he's single and unemployed, and he's Sally made a post about eating a chocolate lasagna pizza, which she eats every time she feels alone, and I don't give a shit. Amber planted his hair for her, and she can come over to dry her tears. He's probably planning to There we go. I don't give a shit. Alright. Good to be back on YouTube again after a few days. Because this platform wanted to be ridiculous and give me a false strike, which luckily they pretty much quickly appealed and realized there was nothing really up with it, so that's good at least. So, yeah, they appealed it, and obviously hence why I'm streaming here again now. But it is fucking ridiculous how, like, I mean, it's kind of arbitrary of how this shit works sometimes. Really do be arbitrary sometimes, and it's just like, why? It's like, can we just not be so fucking arbitrary with this shit? Why are you inconsistent, YouTube? Because it was at least over, like, harmful conspiracy / inciting violence, and I'm just sitting here like, I don't do that. I mean, I've probably have, like, talked about hypotheticals and potential future, like, scenarios of what I think could maybe happen if X, Y, or Z were to be a thing, but it's never an avocation or an incitement of that. That and also, like, I mean, I just want to do that in general. I mean, even if maybe there was, like, some deep belief that I had, it's not, which is not even true in that case either. It's just like, it's not something that, at least for me especially, it's just like, I do advocate good trouble stuff, like, mass disobedience, mass protests, and all that, and it's like, I never see, and there's that, but that's not like an incitement of violence, that's an incitement of the freedom of protest. So, unless there's, defend a form of something that's okay, under their policies, and I got no clue. Oop, look, YouTube, really.
Okay, cool. Now also back to gambling with Streamlabs again. Which that's always fun. Always fun to do that. There we go. Cool. Actually, quick. There we go. Cool. I should didn't even bother to hit up one of my buddies about this. That's good to return this ridiculous roulette of a platform. Amazing. It's a little melancholy, if anything, I should say. Because on one hand, it should feel like, yeah, got my channel up. Man, at least, like, one of them should be, like, expired by the beginning of March. So as long as, like, it doesn't hit me again, or at least as long as, say, if for some reason it false strikes me again, for whatever reason, because I guess it's just a pattern I'm just having to live with. So, if it at least does do that again, I think on, like, the second or some shit, then it should be good. Which, that'll just, reset it back to 0, and which doesn't really necessarily absolve the pattern and the bullshit, but hopefully at least, maybe that gives me more of a ability to at least keep the channel fine and safe. Because I definitely don't want to have to deal with other bullshit or like other alternatives and this and that, especially when it comes to like re-uploading, different things that I would have to do that anyway too. Like rebuild sort of shit. Which is also even more annoying because I from some of the bands, 76 and Lost Smell actually have like hit me up on some of the comments like that. Like, I mean, even I guess at this point, it just means that like, I mean, not that at least I especially think I'm not doing anything wrong, but at least when it comes to maybe specific topics, trying to maybe keep it a little bit more like, like safe isn't really the word I want to use. Just like a little bit more, I don't know, creative with the ways that are discussed with them. Because I can't even like react to a Bill Maher clip without being like medical info and it's like Maher's one, not me. React. I'm not, being like yes, he's correct. Because YouTube doesn't stand between fucking on the guy versus like it anything else apparently. Because I feel like with the strain that I hit, it was probably like me reacting to some MAGA chud who was like inciting violence on like some interview, maybe that like TYT or Walter Maston does or some shit, and I reacted to it, which that's not unusual that for anything that I do. So it's like I'm pretty sure that probably would be it. If like the last one that obviously was bullshit, was because of me reacting to some other content that is also on YouTube, and it's got way, way more fucking views than obviously my old ass, reacting to it for like, my little handful. Like, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. And it kind of shows like how, chuckle fucking broken the broader, platform kind of is with this shit. It just seriously needs to fix their fucking shit. Like, seriously. Like, I mean, I feel like there could be a process on dealing with potentially flag things via the algorithm by saying, like, hey, it will be unlisted or private. Well, you can see it. Here's what was flagged. We're not going to hit you with strike yet, but we're going to have someone review it. But at least just kind of say it as like a let you know thing because the algorithm at least said something, but then, at least have a human review it. And if they also agree that, yeah, it is, then you get the strike. But if not, then they're like, oh, yeah, algorithm fucked up. Because then at that point, they can kind of tweak it. So that's less of a problem. Like, I kind of feel like that would be better, but I guess not. Because even when you do get a strike or any of that other shit, they'll tell you, being like, "Oh yeah, we have like automated systems and and a team of people that review it." It's like, so if that's the case, then why not like have it so like it's privated or something, saying, "Hey, what's flag for a strike, but we aren't going to give it to you until a human reviews it and says that this is worthy of being struck down or not." But at least just give you a notification about that, just because I don't know, that would at least to me be better. And also maybe even a little more communicative. Because it's ridiculous. It's dumb. It's really annoying how I gotta like walk on eggshells. Wow. Also, like, motherfuckers like Matt Walsh and fucking the like I noticed this like dude, I think that was on it wasn't on Public Freakout, but it was I think like Boomers posting their L's, so like cuz I created a new Reddit account today too. So started like following some of the old like pages I was following, and one of them recently has some posts of like this dude being like, which I'm pretty sure he's also on YouTube, being like, "Oh yeah, when Trump gives the call on Twitter or wherever the hell, or Truth Social, at you dams or this and that or whatever, it's just like, then we're gonna do it." It's like, and this is allowed on your platform, and yet I can't like be like, "This is fucked up. Fuck this guy. He's a piece of shit." But I get flat for it. Could be a little annoying. Not just a little annoying, but very like major double fucking standard and just major bullshit like these. It's like I'm not even really necessarily against like the foundations of what their policies are. They just gotta fucking like have a better way to like have a thing shit that is actually like not good versus stuff that is benign and not a problem. But either way, it's I'm just kind of bitching about YouTube. It's more about like just being like, "Yay, we're back, yay!" Because because I mean, what like what can you do besides just like hope that he gets peeled? And if it does, yay, move on. Just hopefully YouTube doesn't do it again. But considering YouTube's shenanigans, I won't really be surprised if it's like a month to a month and a half to maybe even like 3 months later or 2 months later, like there's like some other bullshit. And of course, it'll be over some innocuous dumb thing. I bet it would even be like from a stream for like years ago. Shit, but I can't go back and be like, "So what's wrong?" Because that's shit. So like, what the hell? How am I supposed to look at it if I can't see it? And the 100 character limit that YouTube Studio app gives you versus while you're on desktop, you get 1,000. Bitch, that's a problem. I mean, luckily it takes my little like 90 to 100 character little defense, statements, I guess. But fuck, like, I mean, why is that a thing? Like, why do I have to, just be so like short worded with it? It's a little ridiculous. It's absurd. Because I mean, it shouldn't be hard to be able to like tweak the algorithm so it actually doesn't like fuck with other channels that aren't doing anything wrong. Because as far as I'm aware, I've read their fucking TOS shit like so many different times now. Like, I mean, I kind of get a gist of what their policies are, when it comes to everything. Like, I've read it so many different times to be like, okay, what the fuck could it possibly been hit? And of course, nothing strikes me. It's like, oh yeah, I broke this. Like there's just nothing I'm aware of. At least nothing I've been able to look and YouTube. Like, granted, I think some of it's a little ridiculous, but like, mostly just because of how ineffective it kind of is. I mean, that's the problem. Like, I mean, it's just such a corporate nightmare with it. That really is just what it comes down to. It's just being a corporate nightmare. Instead of being like an easy, quick little process, it's just a fucking corporate nightmare scenario. But either way, whatever. Like I said, I'm not here to bitch about it. Well, I mean, maybe I'll just a little bit. Just a little bit. At least now we can look at some shit, because at least on Instagram there was slices of stuff I was looking at, but couldn't really show, and now it's like, I can show now. Oh, now we can do show and tell again. There we go. Well, speaking of a little show and tell, what things could we look at for some show? I should know Mike released some stuff. I wanted to look at lengthy, but I haven't seen. You know what? I'm at least judging by the title from it. I was like, might have some thoughts over it. Oh my goodness gracious. Do this real quick, yeah? Cool. Responded one of my buddies on the Tiller. They were being a little celebratory too, which is dope. Yeah, at least I will say, at least YouTube shits and pretty quick to be like, hey, I guess we fucked up. At least there's that. I could grant that at least. As much as I still think they're ridiculous and fucking absurd. There we go.
It must be removed. Well, it's our trailer in our driveway. It diminishes property value of this prestige community and will not be tolerated. Dude, sir, this lady's
Oh, doggo.
This guy flicks cigarettes.
Why are you trying to close the door again? I had a little foot stop when I was doing some deep cleaning around the house, too. And squished it over there, and now he's just, incessantly really wanting to, try to get himself in there. He's like, what the fuck, Dad? Why are you doing this to me? What a goofy little thing. I don't know why he loves locking himself in the laundry room. Well, not really locking himself in there, but closing the door on himself and leaving himself in there. I don't really get that. I've just never been able to understand it. But that's how at least success of YouTube, and then get a new Reddit account all made up and stuff. Did a bunch of deep cleaning around the house today and stuff, and I was just kind of at a point where I didn't even realize what time it was when I was just man, I am really fucking doing some more of this cleaning when I get back after I get some food. But I was and I looked at time and I was 10:30. I was oh fuck. I was you know what? Fuck this then. I did enough today. I'll just celebrate a little bit, get myself a little Domino's pizza. with some jalapenos, bacon, and some black olive. Oh, dude, fucking fire, bro. Fire as fuck. And got one of those bad boys, and then got a couple of these, suckers, and then came back, and I was just like, shit. Kind of looked around, saw a lot of my progress, came back home, was like, well, this feels a lot better to, walk home to. So I was just like, yeah, felt good. Feeling good. Feeling, a nice celebratory evenings, and it's great. It's good shit. So happens when you clean your room, bucko. Well, not necessarily my room, but at least got it cleaned up. Though I have like so much, speaking of room, at least I got like different things that mostly just a lot of boxes in my room that it's kind of a bitch and have to like go to the drawers so I normally put my clothes in. But there were a couple drawers in my old roommate left, and it still has. So I was like, I'm gonna kind of reconfigure these a little bit and see what was in them, which wasn't really anything in them. So I was like, I'm just gonna use these. These will be kind of easier because I mean, half the time, like either when I take showers or about to go to work, or whatever the fuck, I usually just kind of change, right, like right there anyway, like on my way out. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just kind of set some shit up there until, like I get, other areas of the house cleaned up so I can at least get shit out of my room so I can reorganize that and deal with all that shit. And, I at least got a decent amount of progress for the day, so now it's just about just seeing what, a little more I could do for tomorrow. Because definitely want to at least, get a little bit done. Yeah, but, oh, fuck. You know what? Actually, no. Because I also looked up today. I was dealing with my YouTube Peel shit. I noticed I had an email with a newsie saying, hey, there's like a, walk-in interview thing going on at the actual store that's eventually going to open up. Yeah, that's going on for most of the day. And I saw the time, so I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to do that shit. And I looked at the date. When is it? I was like, tomorrow, Wednesday. I was like, fucking going to that. So gonna do that shit. See Mama tomorrow. That's game plan for that. So hopefully some more successful good shit right there. And hell yeah. That's like at least my hope with that situation. And then what else will be for my Wednesday plan on that one? I guess not really much else. Really, if anything, just fuck all. As long as it's get at least those main goals done. See Mama for a little bit, see how she's doing, and then get that new season shit. Yeah, make sure I keep update that so that I'm get more of a guaranteed possibility of getting hired over there. Which means I should flex up in some pretty decent looking drip. Which you know what I do have. So I think I should be Gucci. I got some pretty decent, like nice slacks and like an sold t-shirt instead of or something a little different. But whatever. It's only for a little bit anyway. Yeah, playing this little tune, see what little things happen today. Much so, wouldn't want to necessarily get the big clip yet. Be a little too much to start with. Let's say. What the? Tucker Carlson is going to interview Vladimir Putin? What? I heard he was in Russia, but I didn't think that would happen. Well, I'm actually not really that surprised. I figured he would like get close with like some people in his administration or something, but not the man himself. But okay. So he didn't do it yet. It just says it's going to. I mean, I could get the idea of being like, hey, I want to try to interview a world leader. Which I think in literally any other circumstance, I think I'd say, okay, that's cool. But this is Tucker we're talking about. He hasn't exactly been critical of Vladimir Putin in really any way at all. So interesting on how that's happening. I find that pretty peculiar. Very peculiar indeed. Hey, Zukov is trying to push that door through. My goodness. What a goofy dog. I think it's trying to use his paw to like shove that little door stop out of the way. At least that's what it looks like. That dog is too ridiculous. I'm just kind of wondering, I wonder what tough questions Tucker would actually ask Vlad, because I'm kind of still thinking about that. I'm like, I'm sure it would have nothing to do with be like, oh, well, how do you deal with the gay agenda and and the great placement in your country, because he loves, spreading that, insane conspiracy and shit. So I'd be really curious to kind of see what weird question. You know what, man? I kind of want to see it actually. Like I said, I kind of figured he would have check out some other people, but I didn't think he'd talk to me himself. But now I'm honestly legit kind of curious on what would be asked and talked about and shit. I mean, I kind of have a good guess about it, at least on some stuff, but Tucker's gonna go on some weird ramble or some something that's just a random tirade about some shit, and it's like what it's just gonna be some random whack shit. We're asking him the most wackiest, weird question that is the most borderline JQ-iest JQ of questions. I mean, it's one of the fun, not exactly, putting out the most critical when it comes to a talk leader. Definitely going to be a lovely little snuff piece for Vlad. Most of the fucking media in Russia is going to be like, yes, one of the few sane voices in America. You kind of know where it's going to go. It's got its implications. I'm just curious, how deep does it go? Because it probably go deep. But I thought I saw something that was in here that was kind of cool looking. Where the fuck did it go? Where the hell is it? Yeah, where the fuck did it go? God damn it. Man, motherfucker. Yeah. I don't want to look at that 30-minute fucking video yet. That's a little lengthy right now. I want to warm myself on in. It's what the fuck? Oh, there it is. New alien bodies were just discovered. Which, I'm just gonna let you know right now, no they weren't. But I wanted to at least, see that, because I saw it earlier today, and I was just like, And I saw a glance, I was like, wait, where the fuck go? Now I found it. Because this shit's absurd.
Floating around like the ones in Mexico.
Which those have proven to have been fake.
Alien
bodies. I think a bunch of times now.
I'm unfamiliar with that subreddit.
Well, I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. It looks like some weird mutant plant thing that just happens to have like kind of an uncanny resemblance to what looks like a humanoid-looking thing. But I don't know.
This is
I mean,
different nostrils, but it appears to have the nipples. My God, it does. So we're not so different after all. Searching through these posts here, obviously they, whatever they are, look visually interesting and sort of humanoid, but surely someone is not just sitting around with these things if they're actually biological of some sort. It is not a match. The fingers look different. Where are the fingers on this thing? Forbidden. Like, this isn't a fucking alien. There's no...
Yeah, there is no way, dude. Like some weird, like some, like, when he got these things in jars.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
I do love the nipples on it, though.
I mean, honestly, why does... What's going on with that?
Muda made a video on this? How? What? Muda already made a video on this.
Guy who makes really disturbing looking things, which... So, yeah, basically a prop.
It's been a thing for days now. And nobody told me? You know I love this shit. I think real aliens look insectoid. That is what I imagine. I don't think...
I mean, maybe. I mean... That we could kill. You know, it's gonna have, like, it's like, you know, we can unite humanity by being, like, you know, anti-alien. Fuck those aliens, you know, in space, bitch. It's like, oh shit, dude.
They will
With that, like, if we do see, like, sentient alien life potentially, chances are it's not gonna look human. It's gonna, or at least humanoid looking. It's gonna certainly take up totally different features. It'll still look cool, though. There's gonna be a lot of people out there. There's gonna be a lot of James Tiberius Kirks out there being like, ooh, but can I fuck it, though?
Probably wouldn't pee or poop.
It just all gets absorbed.
US Army pilot who allegedly spent 3 months on an alien mothership and even hung out with 2 of the aliens. Is it these two right here?
I think I know what story he's talking about, because about or some shit. It's just some weird, goofy things.
And why wouldn't he give us more information? Like, why didn't they give him his their contact?
People believe anything.
2 aliens over the course of 3 months? Human aliens. Helicopter pilot in the Army claims he spoke to 2 aliens in the 1980s. A former United States helicopter to months on an alien said that. Just read that.
How soon, though? I mean, like, why is it? Why is this like fucking continuously doing that? That's kind of annoying. Yeah, whatever. But like, what specifically would be the cause? Like, I mean, what? Like, how would? Okay, whatever.
Allegedly spent time with. Guy is writing fanfic.
He is writing fanfic. Dude, he is
human names. He wouldn't be able to understand them. What? They take a Rosetta Stone course or something?
Must have had a translator or something. Who knows? It's fanfic. You know, you just infer the lore yourself.
This man had a mental break or taken onto their spaceship. There he was forced to wear a special belt so the aliens could communicate with him over 3 months. Oh my god, that's so convenient.
There's like shit. Stand
Wumbo belt from SpongeBob on him.
the Wumbo belt.
The ex-pilot claims that this strange encounter happened in a dark room where he met Visasis and Moroani. He spent nearly 3 months with them on the UFO as per his claim. However,
dude, so this kid, so when he was a kid back in the 60s, he had a crazy dream that was so vivid he believed, you know, remembering this dream that he had, but then believed that it actually happened. Are you fucking kidding me? Or he's just scripting it and selling it to people.
You know what? I actually went to an alternate dimension last night. You guys wouldn't believe the shit I saw there. It was crazy. The aliens
Can't disprove it, though.
that humans are not alone in the universe and that there are many other billion galaxies, but we are only looking at one dimension. According to the Andromedans, there are 100 trillion galaxies, and every galaxy has life in it. We are far. A child that they're trying to get a message to us. A random child.
In that, did they not pick anyone else up? Or, or, was there, a special envoy thing and just some random, we're just gonna random get life form? It's just so absurd to me.
In the 1960s, this kid would be the one. The United States Army is 400 years more technologically advanced than we think they are.
What does that even mean?
What is that? I'm drawing a blank. They're communicating on an alternate dimension. This belt must have.
Dude, all fucking weirdos that want really, really are desperate to believe in aliens, dude.
There's no way that's a direct translation from Visasis. What does that mean? What does that mean? What? Then who thinks they are? Then the United States.
Advanced we were, and they said that the United States Army is 400 years more technologically advanced than we think they are. What? What does that mean? What does that actually mean?
Child thinks they are. The aliens think they are. What? The aliens are trying to reveal government secrets through a child.
Bruh.
They don't know. They don't want us to know about Area 51. That humans are the only race on Earth that use money. No shit.
Duh. Like, what? No. Oh my god. What is this? On Earth that use the concept of currency and money and monetary, fiat. Oh my god. Excuse me? What? You get, animals that'll collect, little rocks or, different little things and trade them, whatever.
Species that does that. Of course. Do you mean the universe? Is Visasis illiterate? Did he just get abducted by two dumb aliens, actual idiots?
Oh my god, dude! What? This is awesome. I love this.
In their galaxy, from that moment on, Visasis would only refer to galaxy.
He got abducted by Redditors.
Had to offer. Probed a little too deep. Yeah, they went way too far on that one. Enough about how octopi function in the wild, but they're.
I also highly doubt that too.
Not using money. How about that? Maybe they use some kind of currency for trade, but they're not using the USD or the euro or rubles. I don't octopus
using fucking pearls and shit as their currency.
I don't. What do you even find down there? My dad and I have been really we have been talking about that so much recently. He really wanted me to watch Ancient Aliens Pyramid episode. So
no.
And I ended up showing him one of the episodes where they thought that what was it? Aliens were crossbreeding with robots and Sasquatch actually something. Gabby Bell, and he's like, yeah, that's super stupid. That's all a bunch of bullshit and a bunch of mumbo jumbo. But the pyramids, they're absolutely right about. They know they're.
So Ancient Aliens is. Oh my god! Wow.
Shit, when it comes to the pyramids, I'm like, Dad, what the fuck? 99% of the things they say you disagree with, but the thing there.
People that made those fucking pyramids in the first place, with the thousands of literal men that took the fucking power to create those fucking monuments. Are you I mean, it's just really insulting, honestly, if anything, to human ingenuity.
I know that believes that ancient civilization was just a bunch of fucking bumbling fools. He's like, there's no way they were smart enough to even know what a pyramid would be.
It's I mean, yeah, because mathematics was just literally something that happened in like the 1600s. It definitely was never a concept before that. Yeah,
They had some level of advancements. Like there's so many good astronomers back in the day. Like
I mean, they had basic ideas and understandings of geometry, geometrics, fucking like measurements, and like I mean that we see them today. Obviously, I mean that's just the main core difference with it.
they were smart. Like they were smart people still. It's like nope, dummies, bunch of dummies. The reason civilizations, but he refused to take that answer. He's like, nope, they wouldn't know that. Aliens taught them that. I'm like, damn it, Dad. No, they didn't.
There's things. It's like, oh my lord, you gotta love it. What that? Why is it? That ship being all kind of funky? Yeah, what's going on all that? What? Oh, what the hell? Yeah, I just kind of noticed. There's lowness to the quality. What the hell? Well, P505. Let's see. Maybe there's a way to adjust it here. Let's see. Yeah. Here we have this. Ooh, there's a way to get a lot. Oh, that's. Yeah, I think I'll have that on. Cool. Okay. I guess there's not really much I can do about it, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Nah, it's not very bad. It seems like it's okay now. Whatever. If it's gonna be weird, it's gonna be weird. I guess if it's gonna be a little crunchy, then I guess it's gonna be crunchy. So, oh well, what are you gonna do about it? What the fuck? Nah, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? Must say, it do be some bullshit though. I don't like it. Yeah, let's see. What are little things we can look up if we kind of look at the big vid? Kind of big vid that we want to check out here in a minute. Uh oh. The metal door plug that flew off Alaska Airlines 737 midair last month was opened at a Boeing factory and reinstalled without several key bolts. Federal investigators in the U.S. have found, but acknowledged this responsibility. Yeah, no, it didn't. Yeah, well, barely. For the blowout in the statement issued after the NTSB report said that it is working to make sure incidents like this don't reoccur. Whoever found close to reach Boeing's accountable for what happened. An event like this must not happen. I plan to leave so effectively soon must do better for customers and their passengers. Which, considering that your 737 MAX planes are garbage, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Seems like some bullshit. Money grubby motherfuckers. Yeah. That dog is like knocked out. Doggo knocked the hell out. Knocked out into oblivion. Little fluffy pup. Little fluffy pup. Little goofy. Man, that dog was too ridiculous. Too bad I can't see you looking cute and adorable. Because apparently you just want to keep yourself locked away in there. Fucking goober. Michigan jury convicted school shooter's mom in a voluntary manslaughter at first of its kind trial to determine whether she had any responsibility. Death was first since 2021. Jennifer Crumbly was grossly negligent, could have first seen violence before school fire. I don't remember exactly which one this was, like when it comes to these shootings, but good actually. I mean, it's actually good that if one of these kids grabs a gun from their parents or some shit, and they also should be held accountable. So that's fucking good. I mean, fuck her. Like she should have actually been more responsible as a parent, have taken some precautions, some action, to prevent that, but she didn't. So now a bunch of people were killed over it. So hopefully that becomes a little bit more of a trend. If anything, that'd be cool to see that happen like some of these past instances too. Like look back at some of these cases, and be like, you know what? Maybe these people did have like something like when it comes to role to play this. Maybe we should like hold them accountable too. Oh shit. Band I like. Powerwolf is touring in US. Ooh, where y'all going? Where y'all going? Starting Los Angeles. No! But wow. For me, when it comes to the West Coast. Well, thanks, Powerwolf, for that. Why does their North America tour have like a Canadian flag when they're literally only going to one Canadian province in Quebec? Laval in Quebec. Oh my god! Wow. But an excuse to have the Canadian flag on their tour shirt, I guess, or their tour poster or whatever. Okay, let's see what's going on with that. I hate when they're called like North America tours and there's like 15 places and then like one on the West Coast and then like maybe 2 in Canada. It's like that's not really a North American tour. It's like kind of a spotty regional tour. Not exactly what I call like a full-on North American tour, but that's just me. Yeah, whatever. They're European. I mean, they probably don't really have as much of an audience around here, which they would, but I mean, it's. I guess they just don't want to like headline everywhere, and not thinking they probably wouldn't get enough out of it. Which at that point should open up for something. Do a like Sabaton, like Powerwolf, and like Gloryhammer. That would be like a power metal trio of like insanity. That would actually be a fucking insane tour. Like, I mean, like that would be pretty fucking wild. I want that to be a tour. Actually, now that I think about it, that would kick ass. That shit would sell out so fucking quick. Yeah, you'll find here. Might as well have this pulled up. Yeah, I need like a little bag of treats for him over here. I do not have. It's like that was out and sleepy. What if he's doing any little dreaming or anything? Did not hear nor see any movement. I'm pretty sure he's out in there. I'm pretty sure it's outie bagatti. Anyway, want to pull. I've honestly, into it because it's Mitch McConnell now getting fucking Oh, the old little turtle. Your old Cardinal the turtle might just get, yeeted out. Oh, no. Whoa. You do.
Well, it seems like we've reached our albeit for very, very different reasons, mind you, but nonetheless, they are wanting an outcome that I also support, or at least they're saying that this is the outcome that they want when they're lying in actuality and just politics. So let me try.
Well, Well, I don't know what the hell is going on with that, to be honest. Yeah, because I am noticing that right there a little. Yeah, because it is kind of being fucking weird. Yeah, what is up with that? I mean, what? Fuck. Well, what the hell? Like, I mean, because at this rate, I don't even really know what much I can do about it. Maybe like. Guess maybe try to power through it and see if maybe it gets better or something. Because I don't know. Try pausing and resetting. Maybe? You know what? Here, hold on. I wonder if there's maybe a background app that's fucking with it. Here, let me take out some of these background apps. Let's see. Oops. Audio keeps cutting out and everything. Huh. Oh, well, that's strange. Alright, well, yeah, maybe I'll, Oh, shit, well, now I'm noticing that, the bitrate's kind of going hella up now, so... Maybe it was a background app? I don't know, here, I'll give it another second here. Or I guess like another minute. At least to see if it gets a little better. Yeah, yeah, I guess I will just try to do a little fucking reset, I guess. Fuck it. Might as well, because it seems like it wants to be kind of fickle fuckety. Yeah, I'll give it a like restart, see if how that helps. I mean, there'll be another stream, that'll have to pop up, but fuck it. Well, we'll see if kind of fixes up. It still look like a magic picture? Yeah, well, I'll restart it and see if that helps. I mean, there'll be another stream to pop up, because even if I do kind of leave this running Streamlabs, and you can recognize that it's there, so might as well just have another one started up. So I'll